defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies and sequence dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Miami Dolphins. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. Get across the 20, Malcolm at 22-yard line. At their own 22-yard line.
Set. Ready.
First carry here for Devon Achane. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. Very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
33, yellow. White. Set.
Back to throw. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Achane. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down.
Let's go now.
At the 40-yard line.
52 Blues. Set.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Cougar 19. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover. And so much for a nice game through the passing game. Not finishing. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Check smash, check smash.
One more time with Walker. The ball comes out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set. Check, smash. It's ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. Room to run at the 35. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Open man downfield is Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a first down.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now, faking the give. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
22-yard line.
Drill, 52. Come on, set. 52, blue. Ready.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8.
38. 10, black shot. 45.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Down. Yellow. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the Seahawks 12-yard line.
The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Ready. Hut.
A run up the middle with Achane. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready. Set. Hut. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I love this call. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Tyrese Knight in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
50, green. Set.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Hollywood No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Dolphins move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. So, a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Lights blue. Down. Watch out now. 50. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it to the left side in the hands of Hill. Still going inside the 20. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good pickup. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on.
They'll go play action with Milrow. That's punt. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Milroe throwing on second down. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Tight end on the move left.
Ready.
On first down, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Perfectly timed blitz, and he just gets to the quarterback a fraction of a second too late. The ball comes out of his hand kind of funny as a result of the hit, and I'm not even exactly sure if the guy who caught it was his intended target.
Okay,
Third and 10.
Connect. Wrap up, cut 19, cut 19.
To throw again is Milroe. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So to hold the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
Ready.
Third and goal.
Ready. 70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. 6. 45. White. Hut, hut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And it'll lead to a second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Fight. 96. Plastic. 6. 10 black. Claws red. Drill green. Set.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Dolphins. York. Good on the extra point. And the Dolphins will open up a 6-point lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
A gain of 19 yards.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Now Milroe on 1st down. Rolling right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Down. Red. 38. Steal. Check steal. Check, huh?
Throwing now from the gun. In middle, and he's got Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 37-yard line.
Slide through. Steal. Black. Red. Cycle. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
2nd and 10.
Set punt. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It's downfield. Is caught by Brown. They're locked in on this drive. Second catcher for that pair. This one gaining 22. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set, go.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here.
On the double. Shot. 17. Let's go. Set.
On 2nd and 10, Bill. Try to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. On the run to the right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Now Walker. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
On the jump. Here we go. 19, 18. 19 tight. Trap 50.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready. 10 black.
They'll tap this one forward to St. Brown. Able to make one-man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Blaster, 6. Blue, 32. Slice blue. Blue striker. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he's into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
6. Mega, black 40.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Seahawks 15.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Throwing now, Milroe on 1st down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. but sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10
Set,
at the
ready,
16-yard
fight,
line.
wait. Claude Ray. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This is caught at 2. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Down, set.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dolphins. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Good on the extra point. And the Dolphins will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Seahawks 15. Cam York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the jump. Ready.
Milroe. Stick and jig, but left side, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
Stand by. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Milroe. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now he's free to midfield. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well set up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st down 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st down, it's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
Let's go. 19 Wyatt.
To the air, it's Milroe. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here we go.
Now it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Upward, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Ready, set.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
70, let's go. Pass the 60, pass the 6, cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll send a man in motion left. They're going on fourth down. Milroe. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. Turnover on down.
Let's go. 45, White. Set, cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a give to Achane. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready, cut, cut.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Milroe to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10
Right,
at the
right.
41-yard line.
You're set.
On 1st and 10, it's Achane. Devon Achane. And he'll dive forward here. Tag on even more yardage to the end of this one. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close.
10 block, 10 cycles.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL
Hey, go
on
Fury.
EA Sports.
Ready.
On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
2 yards. It's 3rd
Trouble,
and
38. Set, hut. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. But let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Now Milroe on first down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong time of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium. Rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Striker, 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A gain there of 15. First down, Miami.
15 yards. That's good for a Dolphins.
Mega.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run with Wright. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 41-yard line.
Run again with Wright. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Good pick up there. He goes Marcus at the end, trying to maximize the game. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
Ready?
A carry here for Wright. Marked down at the 6. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run this one in.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. They go play action now with Milroe. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is McPherson for the extra point. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
On the ready?
On first down, a run for right. Up the sideline at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
3 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They continue to be the hottest team.